Been a fun 2 months so far, can't wait for more.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Outright. It's finally happened. Finally got a prime time slot. 21:30 on the clock, absolutely. We're on the clock now. Hello, everyone. How are you all doing? And thank you for that sub as well. Let's go through all the subs that have come through so far. Royal Flush with the 50 with 3 sub. Outright, let's go. Thank you for that. Party of Me with the 2 and 3 sub. Been fun 2 months so far. Can't wait for more. Thank you for the 2 and 3 sub. And Theory, thank you for the 5-month resub there as well. Thank you very much for all of those resubs. And thank you for the follow there, Ledavi or Ledavi, however you would like to be named. One of those is hopefully right, but you're more than welcome. Let's say hello to everyone in chat so far. I haven't... You know what, Ben? You sent me the thing to do the thing, and I've not bothered switching it on. I've not bothered running it. So I'm going to have to do it manually again today. Hello there, Egg Fried Cheese. Hello, Aristotle. Hello. Aristotle, I did notice you said you were Paolo Totero. Welcome back now as Aristotle. Dupliss, hello there. Score Count, hello. Royal Flush, Tipster, Clive of Legend, Comedy Fan, etc. Tyson Bane, Random Zombie, Dr. Mummy, etc. The Panda is here. The Panda, are you going to be playing today, Panda? Because there's some interesting questions in there. Some really interesting questions there. Hello there, Quizzy Dan, welcome. Party of Me, Toshi Darades. Hello, I'm in chat as well. That's good to see. Mr. Bodicum, hello there. And Matt the Ref, hello. Toad Boy, currently at a doctor's appointment, so rip my right chances today. You get yourself checked out first. We don't want you going into cardiac arrest if you're going to be playing Outright at the same time, okay? It's Joshua, welcome. And Catnip, and anybody else. Dogfish, hello there, Dogfish. Jack Wilfred Shadowmane. Puzzle Dan. Lupine 1, Connor. And I think that's most of the names I've seen now. Nitogi and Dark Deus. And you might but not sure, okay. Random Zombie as well, and Mattel and Drohuska. And 2 and 3 sub from Sean saying
Yo
to you too. Thank you for the 2-month resub. And DMM as well, I've just noticed your name as well. Just under 4 hours until your birthday. That's good to hear, Shadow Main. So you're going to be ringing in the birthday with some Outright, some stressful quizzing with Outright. What has Mr. Bodicum said? You're looking forward to me reading a lot. Yeah, indeed. Should be it'd be interesting to see how people play this game now with a curated set. I say curated set singular. I've got 4. He did mention the other day he's got 3, but he's also got some carryovers from one of his last projects. He decided, right, I'm just going to put them into a 4th pack, and here you go. Okay, I now have 4 packs. I don't know if we want to be using all of them. We might use 2, in which case then we won't have any. We'll only have the 2 games today, or we'll just fill out all of the. We'll just pad the rest of the stream out or something. But I do have 4 packs. And yes, Quizzy Dan is indeed the incumbent champion of the original run through, the test run through. Has Outright been played since last time? No, Quizzy Dan, you are the reigning champion at the moment. More match game. Looking forward to this. Good to see you, Samster. I mean, I have a belly. It's like a singular pack. I have a belly. Could this fit into a 30-minute TV slot? With 21.5 minutes, unfortunately not with ads. It might work on a BBC format with a bit of contestant introduction, but other than that, no. It would be difficult to fit in a 30-minute slot. And I don't want it to extend to 45-minute slot with ads. That would be stupid. All the best people have one pack, absolutely. Have I tried Greed yet, Comedy Fan? No, I have not tried Greed yet. It has been on the list of things I would like to do, but it's quite low down on that list, to be fair. I think a lot of it comes down to the fact that the questions are difficult to write with all the multi-part answers and things like that. It's a bit harder to do. 21:30 was slotted quite nicely into a half-hour program, even with ads. Maybe? I guess it could. I don't know, it's just... That's 21 and a half minutes without any sort of contestant introductions. It's like, right, straight in the first question, right at the beginning of the titles. Just go. But yeah, with this particular thing, it's more being Twitch interactive with all of you guys. I mean, not even Twitch interactive, it's just interactive with you guys. So you all get to play along at home, and you're all playing against each other. And yeah, I did notice that message before Power. I just realised to mention it now. There is no time to waste. Start answering. Absolutely. Unless you want to break up gameplay. This is the thing, is I kind of want the pace of the game to be frenetic and just overbearing, so it's just going to keep going and going and going. That's why I have it just run on its own clock. Like Tyson Bain says, it was sort of inspired from 19 Keys, where that has a, what was that, like a 15 or 20 minute count up to the top prize, and then a crash down of 5 minutes at the end. So that kind of thing of the a constant timer throughout the entire game was the sort of half the inspiration for this. This game is not for the heart. Well, you'll soon find. Oh, it's 15 up, 3 down. Thank you, Break. Thank you for that. Yeah, 15 up, 3 down. So that'll be 18 minutes total active gameplay. But obviously they had contestant introductions and they had an ad break to stop the clock and things like that. Anyway, right. Yeah, it doesn't add up to 19 because there's 19 keys, not necessarily 18. Not 19 minutes. 19 keys. It's a different thing. Right. I need to get the game hosted. So let me make certain the server is running, which it is. Good. I'm going to hit the connect button. Okay, I now have a room code. So if you would like to play outright, have you set up a command yet? Score count. If you're about to. Okay. Well, there's the link. Go to that link there. Outright.atbweb.co.uk. Unfortunately, it does not work on mobile phone. I had a look into it. And although it has a warning saying it might not work, and then it does display, unfortunately you can't get the keyboard to work on mobile, which is a bit irritating. So unfortunately you can only do this on desktop. Wow, loading screen, nice. That's literally just putting in a logo. And also it should now be filling the full screen as well, rather than being in a sort of window in the middle, which looks a bit weird. So it should now be sort of in the right place, and it allows you to play in mostly full screen. And if you want the full screen experience, then you just press F11 in most browsers, and that puts into full screen mode, I think. I will give you the room code in a moment. I have the game set up, so you will need to put a name in. There was a point, something I mentioned to Royal earlier. Technically, earlier you could have joined a game with an empty name and it would have accepted it. Don't do that, because it shouldn't do that anymore. It will probably still be loading for your car, but give it some time. If the loading bar doesn't move after like a minute or two, then refresh. But it'll be because the server is serving all the assets to everyone at the same time that have just gone to the link at the same time. It's going to take a little bit of time for everyone to catch up on that. But eventually it should work. As I say, if the loading bar doesn't move for a minute or so, then refresh, and then you should be able to pick up from there. It's loaded. Cool, that's good to hear. Right, so the room code to join this game of Outright is 22254. 22254. Okay, we're getting some players in. It's good to see. Players are joining the game. Oh, lots of players joining the game. Now, one of the things I did not add in, which I didn't have enough time to do today, was to have a lobby so you could see who has joined the game. Fortunately, I don't have that. But I do have all your join messages, so I am at least verifying that people are joining the game, which is good to see. Your Chrome just closed unexpectedly. Ooh, oh, that's a bit of a whelp moment, LineTK. I don't know what that's about. Did you manage to sign into the game, Line2K, or was it while it was loading the game? There's not really much I could do other than that. But welcome, everyone. Welcome, Mistress Silver, as well. Is it advised to split the screen to 2 windows, or can everything can happen from everything that you need to do will be on the game screen? Now, you can have my stream on in the background, minimize or something, but so you can have my audio and have my music. But everything that you need to do with the game is just in that one window. You do not need anything off of the stream screen to work out what you need to do. Everything is self-contained in that one browser. Hello there, City Stad, welcome. And you're just watching while working, fair enough. Well, you'll be able to watch the madness unfold then. Mainly my dulcet tones of face. Well, you'll miss the face if I'm minimised, but you'll certainly hear the music and you'll hear my voice. Anyone else having any problems? Close during loading, probably Chrome being Chrome. Okay, fair enough, Line TK. Yeah, that makes sense. Chrome does like to be a bit of a memory hog. And the thing with WebGL is you actually have to specify a reserved amount of memory for the game to run in. It basically just creates a heap ahead of time to then use as its allocation. So if it doesn't have enough memory for that heap, then it probably just bottles it and crashes the tab or crashes the browser, one or the other. Or you do something like that Ben has done. Cool. The one thing, Ben, is that I don't know how well the game will work in a non-widescreen format. Yours is kind of square at the moment. I mean, it'll probably display it, but things will be weirdly out of aspect. That's all. That's the only thing I would say, Ben, is that I've not got it. I haven't finessed all of the different aspects. And yes, once you are joining into the game, you are committed to play the game, and you can only win if you get out. It's still loaded for you, Joshua. Hopefully it should work for you. Hopefully it should work, fingers crossed. Can you repeat the room code, please? I can indeed. Oh, there we go. A couple of people have already got it. 22254 is the code you need to enter in. So a quick overview of how the game works, for those that are not aware of how Outright works. You will see a series of questions, and either you'll need to type in the answer or you'll need to select the answer from multiple choices. It will tell you ahead of time in the round what you need to do. The critical thing is, though, you have to be able to get out of the round to advance to the next round. And the only way to get out of a round is to give a correct answer to grant you a 10-second time window in which to get out. So that's why it's called the name Outright. You must be right to get out. There are some extra conditions on round 2 and round 4, but you don't need to worry about those right now. Just be aware that scores from round 1 will carry into round 2, and scores from round 3 will carry into round 4. The scores get reset at the halfway point between round 2 and round 3. What was your question there, Mr. Silver? Sorry, I did not see that. What was your question? Which one? I did not see. I have another game show that you can recreate that I watch on YouTube. Have I heard it? I have heard of Decimate. Yes, Mr. Silver. What I would say is, I don't want to get bombarded by game show ideas. So if you've got ideas for that, then go over to my Discord. There is an ideas channel dedicated just for describing different game show ideas that people might want to do, and we'll add that to the list of things to think about. Every now and then I do a poll of the community to see what game shows they would like to see, and then I try and do a mixture of ones that the community want and also ones that I really want to do myself. That's why we just did Match Game, because the community liked Match Game, so they voted that in, and we did that. And I want to do the Vault because I really wanted to do the Vault for quite some time now, even if it's not necessarily a big favourite of people, but it should work quite well on Twitch. So yeah, if you've got any ideas, Discord invite is broke, is it? Is it really? Do I need to change the Discord invite link? No, it's there. Discord invite should work. Match Grade was indeed hilarious. What about the bank job? Well, half of this is sort of bank job-esque as well. So I think the link should work, Mr. Silver. I think it should work. Bank job again. Don't bombard me now. Bombard me later on Discord. For the Vault, can we use Dukecoin to set our broker occupations? Yes, we'll be doing things like that, Lupine, yeah. So everyone on the Vault, you'll be referred to by an occupation name only, not by name of your Twitch account, so that you have a bit of anonymity about yourself. So, but again, we'll talk about that elsewhere. Right now, I need to get into the mindset that we need to start the Outright game. Outright is a little more professional than bank job. Is it really, DMM? I don't know. Deal for 500. Yes, absolutely, Ben. So yeah, there are a couple of visual changes from those that played it last time. Basically, just colour swapping, and there's a new icon space on the leaderboard for each player to say whether they are in the round, so locked padlock. If they have the ability to get out, is an unlocked padlock, and then if they are out, then it's the man from the exit sign running to the right. If you get eliminated, then it's a no entry crossed circle symbol. So you've got nice simple symbols to work with, as well as new colour scheme, which is orange if you're in, green if you have the ability to get out, and black text on yellow background if you are out. Man from the exit sign. Yeah, everyone knows what I means by man from the exit sign. It's just that simple. And other than that, there is now the option of multiple given answers for the typed questions. So what you'll see when it does the sort of the crossword length of words thing, it will give you multiple options for that. So if you've got a surname like John Doe, but just the surname Doe is accepted as an answer, then you'll probably have 4,3/3. So you can either put in the surname Doe or the full name John Doe, depending on how you know it. It'll give you all the different lengths of options. So if you know the surname and it looks like your surname could be accepted as a single word answer, put the surname in. Some answers, though, you have to give all parts of the name. You have to give first and last name. And hopefully that should be indicative of the fact that there's only one possible combination. For questions where the answer is a number, the answer is integer, not a word, you can do either, Matt. Integer answers, so the number 2, you can either do the number 2 in the Arabic number, or you can do TWO as a word. Either of those should work, presuming that was added as a alternate answer, which I believe David did do in all cases. Yes, to TWO or to the number, not TO or TOO. Indeed, Royal Flush. Yeah, no Roman numerals, I'm afraid. And the other things to worry about, if there would be an accent in the answer, which I don't think there is, but if there was, you don't have to worry about giving the accented character. So I'm just thinking of, like, if there's an E acute character in the name that you should have given, don't worry about doing the E acute. Just an E on its own without any accent will also be accepted. No diacritics unnecessary. They just get eliminated from your answer anyway and then get compared without. So all should be good. So yeah, the E acute for cafe could be just cafe without the acute. That's fine. If this was ported internationally, escape as an alternative, maybe. Right, 30 seconds and I'm going to start this game off. And when I start the game off, it just plays it itself. I do my hosting duty and the server just runs the game. And hopefully everything will run okay. There is no stopping the rock, indeed. This game will self-run in 20 seconds. It will indeed. How long will it take, Fox Rhino? 21 and a half minutes. And I know that exactly. 21 and a half minutes. I absolutely love that fact, because it's like, how long is this game going to take? 21 and a half minutes. Unless, of course, you get eliminated halfway through the game, then it's less time, but the full game length is 21 and a half minutes. Right. Good luck, everyone. It's time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. Okay, the positioning looks a bit weird there, but okay. Hopefully everything will be alright. Positioning looks a bit weird. That's a bit of a bug. Round 1. Answer up to 15 questions that appear. Words will appear one by one. Type your answers. Spelling does matter. No points lost, though, if you're wrong. Fast answers score more points, a maximum of 15 each question. A correct answer activates a get out button at the bottom of the screen for 10 seconds. You must get out before the timer hits 0 or you will be eliminated. When you are out, though, you cannot score any further points, and scores carry over into round 2. So you need to score as many points as you think you need to, but you must still get out in time. If you're all ready, here comes round 1. The cheeses pecorino, mascarpone, and gorgonzola were invented in which country? Oh, lots of players getting that one right. This offsetting looks a bit weird. Correct answer is Italy. In CB radio slang, which animal's name is used to refer to police officer? Dark and Looping 1 getting that one right. Oh, lots of people going with the wrong answer there. Pigs was not the right answer. Bear was the correct answer. Clock, mug, and fizzog are slang terms for which part of the body? Yeah, a lot of people getting that one right. Looping 1 now with an early lead of 32. Correct answer for that one was face. 12 questions left in this round. The best-selling autobiography by the American author Dave Pelzer is A Child Called What? 8 Mickey's right. Lupin it takes the lead again now on 41, a lead of 9 points ahead of Quizzy Dan. Correct answer is it. Catnip, you are there and you're on position 9. In which US state are the headquarters of the Mormon Church? Looping 1 also getting that one right, still maintaining that lead on 50. DMM and Quizzy Dan in tied second place on 41. The correct answer is Utah. Which mathematical operation is also the French word for a restaurant bill? Ooh, stumping a few people. Looping not getting that one right. Or electing not to answer. The correct answer we were looking for was addition or addition. Next one. Which musician married to Nicole Kidman released the album Graffiti You in 2018? Catnip's right. WJD takes the lead. No, DMM takes the lead. Tied now, 58 points each. Looping 1 drops into 3rd place. Catnip, you're in 6th place. Correct answer was Keith Urban. Question number 8. The Elgin marbles, taken from the Parthenon, are now displayed in which museum? DMM got it right. WJD's right. Lupin's right. Sean, you're climbing up to 10th. B to the M to the N, you climbed up to 19th there. The correct answer was the British Museum. Question number 9. Key lime pie is named after a fruit found in which US state? Oh, look at this. Lots of players getting that one right. So let's see if we can go all the way down. No, we can't go down. I cannot see beyond the bottom of the screen, apparently. Correct answer is Florida. No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die is a line from which 1964 film? DMM in the lead only by a point ahead of WJD. Looping 1, 10 points behind that on 80. People need to start thinking about getting out, though. Only 5 questions after this. Correct answer was Goldfinger. Which city goes before Rocket, Plane, and Pride to complete the name of 3 plants? Tyson Bain has failed. Oh, you're off the edge of the screen. I can't see you then. Correct answer was London. 4 questions left. The words waffle, walrus, and wildebeest are derived from which modern language? Brig is correct and out. Duplis and Quizzy Dan are correct. Quizzy Dan is out. Correct answer was Dutch. 3 questions left. The Archaeopteryx, the first primitive bird, appeared during which geological period? Duplis is right. Tantasar is right. Jack Wolfrid, Matt Ruff, Theory of Game is right. Lots of players getting out now. Duplis getting out there. The correct answer was Jurassic. 2 questions left to get out on. How many pairs of ribs are found in a complete human skeleton? Lupin is right and out. Real Like Shapes is right and out. Lingamedic right and out. Samster right and out. Cast 7th. Not right. Oh, you're right and you are out. 12 is correct. The last question to get out on. Who performed her song Dare La 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 to open the Super Bowl LIV halftime show? 54. Super Bowl 54. Can you get the right answer? You need to get right to get out. Uh-oh, are we going to be saying goodbye to some people? Shakira's the answer we're looking for. And we have to say goodbye to B to the M to the N, DMMJRB, Foxy Rhino, Itogi, Silent Marine, Storm Vision, Tipster, and WJD, failing to get out at the right time and been eliminated. There are 41 players left in play. Oh, browser froze. Oh, goddamn. There's not much I could do about that, I'm afraid. Losing out at Keith Urban. Oh, dear. And Catnip, you are in 7th place now. Let's look at the leaderboard there. Lupine in first place with 96. Duplis on 86. We Like Shapes on 82. 8 Mickey on 81. Saps to 79. Quizzy on 77. We now go into round number 2. Answer up to 15 questions again, but words will appear in a random order this time round. You still need to type your answers, and spelling still matters. Still 15 points each question. Fast answers are worth more. However, there is also a streak bonus. So, if you are accurate across multiple questions, you'll get more points, an additional 5 points for every successive correct answer. If you get a wrong answer, it resets the streak bonus. You must still be able to get out, though, and you must get out above the line that you can't see on screen because there's too many players playing. You need to be ranked 25 or above to advance to round number 3. We don't have the line visible, but you need to be ranked 25 or above. Here's the first question, round number 2. On Reddit, an online interview known as an AMA stands for Ask Me What. Oh, Jack Wilfred is already out. That's an early out. Correct answer is anything. Jack Wilfred thinking they're going to survive this. Can't get any more points now. Which Yorkshire batsman has captained the England Test cricket team since 2017? Lupine, We Like Shapes, and Quizzy Dan all getting that one right. Big Brother also getting it right. Keshi Head just getting there. Joe Root was what the answer we're looking for. Ooh, what's this one? Which liquid is sometimes humorously called Adam's Ale or Adam's Wine? If you choose to not answer, that does reset the streak, Egg. Yes, it does reset the streak. Correct answer that time was water. Only Jack Wilfred on my screen out so far. For the 40 years up to the 2010, John Prescott served as MP for which English city? A bit of UK con here. The answer we were looking for was Hull. Next question, question number 5. The singers Jimmy Cliff, Sean Paul and Shaggy were all born in which island nation? Lupine taking the lead there, but the critical point is position 25 and above. Correct answer was Jamaica. Molecule of ammonia consists of a nitrogen atom and 3 atoms of which other element? Jack Wilfred, you're getting pushed further and further down the table. Can't score any more points. You're currently sitting on 20th. Correct answer was hydrogen. Question number 7. Ooh. The word Mesopotamia means a country between 2 what? Brig now up to 6th place. Quizzy Dan now takes the lead. And the correct answer for that one was rivers. Question number 8. Ooh, the Ardennes counter-offensive of World War II is also known as the Battle of the what? Quizzy Dan still maintaining the lead. We Like Shapes in 2nd place, now ahead of Lupine 1. Correct answer was bulge. Black pearl and fragrant nugget are nicknames for what type of edible fungus? Lupine now takes 2nd place. Quizzy Dan also getting that one right, holding on to 1st place. Correct answer is truffle, only 2 points separating position 1 and 2. Question number 10. Which card game uses a full bidding system called ACOL or ACOL? Might want to start thinking about getting out soon. We're now into the last 5. Quizzy Dan is now out. 8 Mickey is also out. Bridge is the correct answer. Clive is out. Which Latin word for peace is used by school children to call a truce? Lupine right. Catnip is right. We Like Shapes. Carl 7th is right. Duplis is right. Lupine is now out. The correct answer is Pax. 4 questions left. Which Englishman directed Ryan's Daughter and A Passage to India? Applecast was right on the last question, but now can no longer get out unless someone gives the right answer. Panda is right. David Lean is correct, and Panda is out. 3 questions left. Whew. How many people are in each boat during the Oxford and Cambridge boat race? We Like Shapes is right and out. Madhouse is out. Brig Brother is out. Carl 7th is out. The correct answer is 9. Oh, there's a lot of people not out at the top here. Very interesting. The macadamia is native to which country? If you are below 25th position, you can still get bumped up if you are out. So still get out if you can. The correct answer is Australia, the last question to get out on. Pagonophobia is the fear of what masculine body feature? We'll find out if it is enough, BC. We need people to get it right. Lingo, milk-like substance, and tantalcide will be dropping out because they are not out. And we have to say goodbye to a lot of players there. CF74, Connor M27, DMM, Dr. Mummy, Drahuska, Jumble, Ladavi, Lingo Maniac, Line TK, Matt the Ref, Milk-like substance, Puzzle Dance, Cetra, Shadowmaid, Tantazar, Theory Game, and Zombie. All failing to get out at the right time and have been eliminated, or they got out and scored too little. Egg, you managed to get in just by the skin of your teeth. And how the blue fucking... Well, luckily... Now, we reset the scores. No matter what score you're on right now, we will reset the scores. And we will find out how well you'll do in round number 3. Here we go. Scores have been reset. You've now been put back into alphabetical order. This one is multiple choice. It's a bit like round 1, but it is just multiple choice answers. Fast answers will score more points, a maximum of 15 each question. But again, scores will carry over into round number 4, which is the deciding round where you need to be in pole position to win. This is the clicky one. Yes, this is indeed the clicky one, Egg. Click one of the buttons that you'll see below the question box. One of those will be the correct answer. It's tense, isn't it, Toad Boy? It's very tense. I need to fix some of these graphical things, and I can't move the scroll window, which is a bit weird. I need to fix that. But if you're all ready, here comes round number 3. Oh, yes, and they're revealing in the wrong order as well, in the reverse order. 500 number that represents letter single which numerals Roman in. Quite a few people getting this one. The answer we were looking for this one was D. D was the answer. Fiction science writing when Ad Banks Ian, novelist Scottish, that does initial middle what? A few people getting this one right. Correct answer was M. M. Mask Forks Guy wears character which Lloyd David and more Alan by books comic the Inn. Don't know where you are sitting at the moment, Egg. You must be below 20th at the moment. Correct answer was V. Points 5 worth is letter which Scrabble of versions language English in. Currently 8 Mickey in the lead by a single point ahead of Car. The correct answer for this one was K. K is worth 5 points. Exams. A-level in mark pass A as given grade lowest that is what? There you are, Egg. You're in 18th position now. The correct answer for A-level lowest acceptable grade is an E. Letter Scarlet the was... What name same the of novel Hawthorne Nathaniel the Inn? Carl7 not getting that one right or not answered yet. Correct answer was A. Correct answer was A. Language Welsh the in vowel as treated not is these of which? Not. Egg, you're now up to 15th place. Madhouse now into 2nd place there. Well played. Correct answer was V. Letter what by known also man a by produced were albums Bad and Thriller Jackson's Michael. Jackson's Michael. The correct answer for this one was Q. We go on to question number 9. Initial middle which share all Fry, Philip and Bullwinkle, Rocky, Fudd, Elmer. Mickey also getting that right, maintaining the lead. The correct answer for this question was J. We go into the last 6 questions. NC-17 and PG-13 between comes rating movie which system MPA American the in? Correct answer for that one was R. R rating. 8 Mickey now into 100. RNA in present not. Is but DNA in found is base nitrogenous which? Nitrogenous, probably, is the better way of saying it. Tyson is out. Kuzidan is out. Yes. You will need to start getting out now. T is the correct answer. The last 4 questions. Yellow is letter which? Logo, Google, standard, the, in. Keshi is now out. Players might want to start getting out. We only have 3 questions left. Royal Flush, Aristotle are now out. Next question, question 13. Staff, clef, treble, A of line uppermost. Oh, the by denoted is note what? Oh, you had to hold on for that question. Oh, you had to really hold on for that one. Correct answer is F. 2 questions left. Surname, protagonist, the, as given is, letter, which trial the, Kafka's Franz. Sean getting it right. We like Sean getting it right. Sean is out. Ben C getting it right. Getting out. Only 1 question left. The correct answer is K. Final question now. Entropy, denote, to formulae, in, used, is, letter which, thermodynamics, in. You have to get it right. Egg is right and out. Lord Coconut is right and out. Panda is right and out. Car 7th is right and out. Clive! Clive! Oh no! We have to say goodbye to Clive and Jack Wilfred, who failed to get out at the right time. And we have to say goodbye to them. Oh, wow. We're now down to 23 players. It's stressful, isn't it, Egg? Down to 23 players. You need to be at the top of the board. You'll soon find out why. This is the final round. It's only 3 minutes long, but the questions appear very quickly. This is your last chance to get to the pole position, because only pole position can win. Round of blockbusters, maybe. If we're all ready, here is the final round rules. Questions will appear immediately and quickly. Type your answers as you would do in round 1. The questions are worth more points each time. Question 1 is worth 2. Question 2 is worth 4. 3 is worth 6. 4 is worth 8, etc. Game will end immediately after 3 minutes of questions. First correct answer for the question, though, will start a 5-second timer on everyone else to answer. If no one answers correctly at all, then the question is passed on 15 seconds. Correct answer activates a get out button for 5 seconds. Only 5 seconds. However, you can only get out if your score is potentially high enough to win. There will be a red line that will appear on screen once someone has gotten out to set the bar. You must be above the red line in order to be able to get out. And the winner is the highest scorer who got out before time is up. And you can be overtaken, though, if you get out too early, and you'll be eliminated from play. Here we go. In music, what name is given to the highest female singing voice? It probably does that, Egg. Correct answer, soprano. QED is a common abbreviation of a phrase expressed in which language? Correct answer, Latin. For 6 points, a perambulator is more usually known by which 4-letter word? Correct answer is a pram. For 8 points, in tennis, how many feet high is the centre of the net? Sorry, 8 points even. Sorry, 8 points. It's 3. For 10 points, what food product forms the outer casing of a summer pudding? Correct answer, bread. For 12 points, at which Surrey racecourse is the Derby horse race run? Correct answer, Epsom. For 14 points, which actor from the Star Wars and Harry Potter film series presents the quiz show Tenable? Someone's got it right. Madhouse currently has the lead. Warwick Davis is correct. Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech was delivered at which president's memorial? For 16 points. Looping One now takes the lead. Less than 2 minutes left in the round. Lincoln is correct. Which Canadian city is built on an island where the Ottawa and St. Lawrence rivers meet? Someone's got it right. Kashi, Ben C, Duplitz getting it right for 18 points. Blake Shapes also now taking the lead. Montreal is correct. What name is given to the process in which water vapor becomes liquid water? For 20 points. Kashi Head is correct. Duplitz is correct. We have about 1.5 minutes left in the game. Condensation is correct, because the Justin Timberlake song Can't Stop the Feeling first appeared on which animated film? For 22 points. Manhouse now retakes the lead. Trolls is correct. For 24 points. In 2016, Hasbro introduced a new Cluedo character called Doctor Who. Keshi now has the lead. Manhouse retakes the lead. 210. Orchid is the correct answer. For 26 points, the winter sport Nordic Combined features cross-country skiing in which other event? Manhouse is correct, now has a lead. Loopy One also getting it right. Madhouse is ahead by about 33 points. Ski jumping is correct. In which century was the Doomsday Book completed? For 28 points? Less than a minute in the game. Do need to get out, remember. 11th is correct, but you must get out at the right time. Rain, Junk, and Sprunk are brands of drink found in which video game series for 30 points? Manaus is correct. Now has about 61 points of lead. Correct answer is Grand Theft Auto. Which West Bromwich Albion footballer holds the Premier League record for most appearances for 32 points? Manaus is correct. Now nearly a 100-point lead. 30 seconds left in the round. Gareth Barry is correct. Which word links a lobster dish in the 11th month of the French Revolutionary Calendar? 8 Minky is out. The level has been set at 208. You have to be above 208 to be able to get out. Thermidor is correct. Manaus takes the lead on 360. The Beano character Lord Marmaduke of Bugton is better known by what name? 15 seconds left. You need to get above 360 points to be able to get out. Lord Sunchi was the right answer. What word is used in Australia for a trading worker at a cattle or sheep station? Here we go. Jackaroo was the answer, and the winner is Madhouse! We're done! Madhouse with the win there on 360 points. Oh, well-deserved winner on that final round. Managed to get an almost unassailable lead at the end there. Oh, well then. Those last few were tough indeed. They were, Dupless, but that was the way that David wrote the questions to do that. Whew. And now I can breathe. So that's a game, isn't it? there's a weird bug with the scrolling in that. You know what? Let me see if I can, because we need a breather. So let's just have a quick breather for a few moments. Let me see if I can fix that bug, and then we can maybe get a new client build for it as well. So let's have a look at why it didn't scroll. Let's have a look, because there should be something in the situation room to do that. Yeah, that was the problem, is that you couldn't see your own score, which obviously does kind of screw it up a bit. Where am I going? Leaderboard is where I'm looking at. Leaderboard, scene. Should have. So it has a vertical layout group, and it has a viewport, and it has a scroll rect. The viewport is like that, which there's a rect mass 2D. Okay. Oh, it's magic, you know. It's probably this that I've screwed it up with. It's this canvas thing I've screwed it up with, I think. Never believe it's not so. Yeah, it's probably that is the thing that's ruined it. Round 4 is also multiple choice. That wasn't Tantasar, no. But theoretically, I could make it do both. Just would screw things up a bit. Alternatively, would it be nice to see our current position along with our score? I did have that theory again, but I thought that the leaderboard would be able to tell you that, but obviously you couldn't scroll it, so no, you couldn't see it. But yeah, in theory, having the ranked position there would be nice. Jesus, hashtag. Second matters as much as last in round 4, yeah. Right. Canvas. Is that going to be the thing that broke it? I think it might be. Ooh, that's a funky effect. If I apply that, and then I do a code change to not do anything with the canvas, I wonder if this is the thing that screwed it up. Because I'm sure it was working beforehand. So we'll say that's probably it. Yeah, mobile is not particularly well supported for this, unfortunately. You'll be better off on desktop. So no canvas. I just want to do a quick test. Test. So let me just hit the save button on that. And let me go to my test scene that I have. But yeah, how do we all find that apart from the little niggles just around the edges? I was surprised I managed to get a lot of those words out in time. Let me see. So, broadcast... oh, hang on. I need to do a thing first. This needs to now do that. That needs to be... localhost 9001. And all of these are also the same. Where is it? URI... localhost 9001. Yep, okay. Hopefully that should run. I say, yeah, this is literally only the second time it's run Pop Ramen, and there was a lot of teething problems in me adding in some of the new functionality, so I'm not surprised that there's still some rough around the edgeness that needs fixing. But I think for a second run it was all right. I think it worked okay. Hit me connect and create the game. Let's just test it out. 80255. You won't be able to join this game because it's a private game locally. Thank you very much for the 7th and 3 sub, Samster.
Outright hype.
Outright hype. Thank you very much for the 7 and 3 sub, Samster. So if I hit start game, can I move the... No, I can't. Ooh. I wonder why I can't scroll it. I should be able to scroll it. Content. Just see that. I'm going to turn these guys off so they don't get in the way. I'm just trying to figure out... I mean, it does have bounce back. But I mean, even with that I can do this to screw it all up. Like that. Oh, I know why that's doing that. There's a thing I have not done on the update. But yeah, so that's still not scrolling. We're just going to have the round play out. It's the same game as we had before, so there's no spoilers. Why is it not scrolling though, is the question. Vertical scrolling. Oh, is it because this has got a canvas on it now as well? If I remove that canvas, can I now scroll it? Ah, there we go. That was what I was missing, is that one. Okay, cool. I found the problem. Found the problem. It's another canvas that I added to try and improve performance, but apparently don't do that because it won't work. That, and then the other thing that I've just realised with the follow, the UI follow frame, there is a thing I need to do at the end, which is effect 3 parent local position equals is just new parent. So that new parent local position should just be that. That fixes the last bit.
This is outright epic.
Outright epic, indeed it is. Thank you very much for the 100 bits there. And it really is a pain in the canvas, Quizzy because Unity tell you to use additional canvas child objects to split up the UI so that it improves batching performance. But then, as you just saw there, it breaks the scrolling performance entirely. So it all just goes a bit peak-tong. And that's complaining because it's already defined. So I'm just going to do that, and hopefully that's all going to be fine. I'm going to close that. I don't need that anymore. Disappointed about this so crazy because it's underscore. Oh, sorry. You want that music, do you? Hang on. Let me see if I can find that music for you. Where is it? Where is it? I know what you want to hear. It's this one, isn't it? There we go. There you go. Oh, it's a bit loud. There you go. It's the official coding music. Pull it up. Right, save that. Let me save that first. Then we do this and another thing. And then it's this and another thing. And verify that it's connected to the right server, which it is. Build settings, build. And hit the build button, because now we have to wait several minutes for it to build. So I hope we're all okay. And hopefully with this build, it should allow you to scroll the thing so you can find yourself. And also should then be able to fix the weird graphical issue as well that I had at the beginning. You will need to refresh at some point once I've uploaded it, but I've not uploaded it yet, so don't do anything yet. And of course there may be falling code, yes. www HTML. Delete that. Basically Pika, yeah. But you can only get out on a right answer, though. You can only get out on a right answer. That's the critical point. And this is literally... Yeah, this is now a compile stream. And my OBS might hiccup at some point because the compiler will be taking up quite a few CPU cycles. Am I wearing a Unity t-shirt? I am not wearing a Unity t-shirt. I am wearing a Final Fantasy VIII Squall Leonhardt shirt. That's what I'm wearing. It is not a Unity shirt. It's a FF8 shirt. Key moment for you, Trisha. You only saw the sword. Oh yeah, the gunblade. The next one, and you've won that job. And we will be playing on another pack of David's. You know what, David? If you're around in chat, let me know which pack you want me to play.
Well, that makes me feel better. You both know you're in the game. That's the key thing.
So obviously, I could still go in numerical order. I could go in number 2, but if you have a particular favourite pack we want to play, then I can change to a different one. I'm not tested the running, so they might not work. No, 4 egg. I actually got 4 from him. Oh yeah, it's one of those progress bars built like substance that it likes to go backwards every now and then. Oh, don't let it go to David's head. Yes, he's done 4, Toad Boy. He sent me another pack today because he had some carryover from his other thing that he was doing. Get on his level. Oh, and did any of you pick up on the sneaky little thing that happened with round 3? I'm just wondering. I think I saw a couple of people notice it. Be interested to see how many caught on. Alright, we'll turn that music off. Theora Game noticed it, Tipster noticed it, Samster noticed it, Cetra did as well, Ape and Clive did, yep, Score did, yep, Tipster did as well, yep. Indeed, yes, they were all indeed letters. So once you realised that pattern, you could sort of predict what the questions could be coming up. I won't say what other things he's got in store for you for the other rounds. But yeah, did all the correct answers spell something? Now that I have not verified that is a thing. But it certainly all single letter answers was the theme of round 3. Do we need to rewrite this? Yeah, that's it, yeah. It's a new ARG now, a new ARG. Did not notice that would have made it easier. Well, that's the thing. It's only if you noticed it that it was like, oh, that gives me a slight advantage. If you're not astute enough to notice that, then it's like, well, tough. Tough. A full round of 4-digit square roots, oh god. Spells and coordinates to bury treasure. I mean, it probably could do. The answer letter reveal the mole is Ash. Yes. Yes, indeed. Here's the mole, I'm the mole. Oh, God, this is compiling much longer than it normally does. It's normally much quicker than this. It's because we're watching it. It's a watch progress bar, never moves. I mean, even if you notice it, you have to assume they aren't repeated. Yeah, that's the thing as well, Catlip, yeah. Compiler's very shy, yeah. We're all staring intently at the compiler and it's just going, ah. We will definitely get another game in, though. I think having this compile time is good, though, for breathing and if you need to get yourself a drink. We've run out of music. I know we've run out of music. You know what that means. What does it mean, Toad Boy? What does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean, Toad Boy? Hashtag Prosecchi. Prosecchi! Never forgetty! My Prosecchi! Time for the Blobby song. No. Oh, and just like that, hey, it's finished building. So let's go and chuck that onto the server. Don't refresh yet, because it won't be there yet. You'll be loading a broken build if you refresh now. So don't do anything yet. Don't do anything yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kill the server as well while we do that, and bring it back up to give it a chance. Stream blipped. It probably will do because I am uploading, so it probably will blip. Yeah, I've dropped a few frames. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about the drop frames. It's because I'm uploading to the server at the same time. So that's now done. Hopefully, it's all caught back up. Should all be back to normal. You may need to like pause and resume the stream if you want to get back up to low latency mode. But yeah, I think everything is now back up to Steam. All right. Now you should be able to refresh. It's now uploaded. You should now be able to refresh. While you do that, I'm gonna put this back into hosting mode. David. I don't think I noticed, but do you have a preference of which pack to play? Broadcaster. Go to the broadcaster scene. He didn't say. Okay. Well, we can just go number 2 then, if that's the case. But if he does have a predict, no, not really. Okay, I'll just plug in number 2 then. Question pack. Pack number 2 is now in. You know what? I need to actually. I'm tempted to have a quick look at the data myself again manually because I've not even run this through the system yet, so I don't even know if it'll all just work. I mean, in theory it should because it's just CSV data, but there is always the off chance that it all could just go wrong. So I'm just going to quickly look at the data myself. Data. Move the action list over, bring the pack into here. Because there was a bug I had at the end of round 2, and that was because it was trying to reveal the question as a multiple choice question when it wasn't. That was a bad idea. I think it'll all be okay. It looks okay to me. Oh, it's got that worded. Oh yeah, I forgot it's got that worded. Thanks, David. It should be okay to refresh now, Lupine, yes. If you need to refresh, do need to refresh. Instead of looking at... No, the thing is, though, Egg, I have actually looked through all the sets, at least a brief look at them. So, sorry, I've already seen them. David knows exactly what word I mean when he says, mwahaha. Connect. Server is live. And it's Canada announced somewhere I can't remember actually. We'll make a set for Azure support. Yeah, absolutely. We need to get other people to give me some question packs as well in the future. Got the code yet? Here we go. Here's the code. Code to join the game this time round is 40745. 40745 if you'd like to play in this game. Who's just said their name is Sam with too many M's? Yes, Sam with... Oh, Sam Sturt with too many M's. Well, we'll soon find out if the text shrinking works. So yeah, if you're interested in writing a question pack, I'll need to give you a slightly updated version of the template Excel file because I've added a new field on the export sheet. I mean, I can easily add that after the fact, but yeah. You can use the one that's already there in question writing wherever it was, or I can give you a new one, but there is a template Excel file for filling it in, and you need 75 questions in total. It's 15 questions in each round, apart from round 4, which is 30 questions. It's not working for you, Murphy. Are you on mobile? Are you on desktop? You may also need to give it a moment as well. Am I able to unlock message highlighting for Duke coins? I thought it was unlocked. Manage rewards. Maybe I turned that one off by accident. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I turned it off by accident because I was looking at the community challenges thing, because that's a new feature they added recently, where you can put your Duke coin towards a singular challenge or feature. And I was thinking about what to do with that. I was thinking maybe we can have you unlock when we play a new game show or something. So instead of you spending Duke coin on polls or whatever, that you can go, I would like to put my 2,000 Duke coin on this stream on unlocking the vault on a stream in future or something. So we could do something like that. Or alternative versions of treats for Whiskers, that kind of stuff. Yeah, or we could have that as well. Yeah, we can have Whiskers Cam, so you can have something unlock that. Yeah, that's what I remember, Tipster, that there's a maximum amount of Duke coin per person per day. But that's fine, that makes sense. Highlight my message is now active again. Sorry about that. It's now back on. Cool. Murphy back. Sorry, doesn't work on mobile at the moment. That is just a limitation of the Unity engine with WebGL. Don't ask me. Go and talk to Unity. In future, once I get around to it and this becomes more of a thing, I'll be able to make an iOS and Android app version, because Unity can do that, and then you'll be able to play the game through the app instead. So there will be, in future, that will be a thing, but at the time being, not right now. Testing. People are testing with their messages. No, you can't. 45124. You can't. What did we hit on the last round? Certainly 38 points. So that would have been question 19. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, that would have been question 20 actually, wouldn't it? No, 19. Question 19. Somewhere around there. Question 19 it would be. 24601. Look down. Oh, bloody hell, Samster. What is the number? The number was the number of the beast, that one. 40745 is the room code to join this game. Something that I wanted to add that didn't have enough time was to be able to have it display it on screen here, but I've not had the time to do that. So I'll give you 2 more minutes to join this lobby if you're interested in this. Scroll bar. Yeah, I could theoretically add the scroll bar to the scroll rect, but hopefully it should work anyway and be able to flip it up and down. Oh, one thing that I've just remembered someone did mention to me but I've not fixed is if you're using the scroll wheel to move the list, obviously you couldn't do it last game because it wasn't working, but this time around that it should be working. If you use the scroll wheel, it clicks off by 1 pixel at a time, which is so stupid. But again, go and blame Unity for that being the default. But you can do a drag. You can hold it down and drag the thing up and down and to move it rather than using the scroll wheel. What's the link again? Should be outright.atweb.co.uk. Indeed, Ben. Yeah, it's just the default. You can change that interval. There is a value for it, but the default is like it's just a single click. It's stupid. No, it sort of is scroll sensitivity. Yes, sort of. Yesn't. Hey, effrontery. You're just in time to play outright round number 2 if you want to. Just go to that link that Nightbot just said a moment ago. outright.atweb.co.uk. You can join the game with the room code of that. Should just be there what Matt has just said. Is it only mods that have the ability to say outright, or is it just on cooldown? It's probably cooldown, I think. Yeah, it also can take a while to load up sometimes as well, yeah. But once you have loaded it the first time, and I don't make any changes to the client, then it keeps the data locally in a local cache type thing. Kind of cookies, but not quite. It's on cooldown. Alright, cool. Thought so. Mods could violate cooldown. I think so, score count. I think so. But anyway, either way, that's the link. outright.atweb.co.uk. 1 minute to give you a chance to get in. Toad Boy's now in. Frontry is in. It's my yard. We're just going to wait for you, I guess, if you want to join. I'll wait for your name to appear on my server list. And then Ash made several changes to the client, indeed. How many players in the game? As many as they want to be, Pika. It's a limitless opportunity, this one. You literally ran out of the car. It's important to see who's in, but more important to see who's out. It is, yeah. It's my art is in. I can see you have joined. And if you're interested in what I'm seeing from the server point of view, yeah, this is the wonderful thing that I see from the server data. Look at all this information. Look at the timestamp data, so I can see when people do things down to the millisecond. And it's colourful as well, so different colours mean different actions happened. But yeah, so if people have any sort of disputes on whether they managed to get out in time or not, I can say, here's the log. I can say, here is the log, and you can say, yeah, bye. Everyone's got a special ID, and the room code there is 40745, so yeah. So yeah, oh yeah, by the way, the fact that this thing is here means that I've written the system, the server, such that we could theoretically have this running on its own thing, and multiple games of Outright could play at the same time in different rooms. Yes, I'm definitely ambitious going for the Jackbox route. I don't think it'll be able to handle it, but in theory, it can run multiple instances of the game Outright simultaneously in different rooms. Whew. Ashbox, yes, that's the one. Salivates a 24-hour Outright, yes, indeed. Okay, last opportunity now. Last opportunity for you, Ninja Warrior Boy, if you want to get in. Not gonna wait for too much longer. Get in fast. But can you play Doom? Probably. How do you get in? Go to that link that's just above you, outright.hbweb.co.uk. You must be on desktop to play it. If you're on mobile, I'm afraid you can't play it right now. Do tell me if you are on mobile, though, so that we can just jump straight into the game. Can it play Escape Game Bought by Ard? I don't know if many things can. It's my Ard, to be honest. This is Jack Tesseract. Oh my god, Jack Tesseract is... can it play Greensleeves? I can. I can play in melodic minor, and I can also play in the sort of Dorian minor. Not written by Henry VIII. Modal. Yeah, modal. Modal minor stuff. Well, I'm not seeing you join in, Ninja. What's the situation, Ninja? Can it play 433? Yes. Yes, it can. I mean, it's been playing that for 4 minutes and 33, so it's definitely been playing that. Last 30 seconds, Ninja Warrior Boy, and I will start it without you. Sorry, I'm not going to delay it any longer. Can it play Peggle? No, it can't play Peggle. It's loading. Alright. Almost done. Okay. I'll give you benefit of the doubt. I'll give you benefit of the doubt on that one, then, Ninja Warrior Boy, if that's the case. Can I play Peggle 2? Almost. Almost. Speaking of Peggle, it's the... that's the music for Win Clive's Money, isn't it? And while I'm also waiting, I'm just going to quickly plug that Catnip's Golden Mind guest host game will be on next Friday, and you have up until Tuesday to get your your contestant submission in. There is a contestant form in the announcements channel if you're interested in wanting to play Golden Mind. And you need to fill it in by Tuesday. Tuesday, 10 p.m. BST is the deadline for that. And then we'll be playing that on Friday. And if there are enough players, then Catnip has mentioned to me a possibility of doing a sort of tournament-style thing. So it might not be just a one-off, but we'll see how it goes, see how Catnip wants to deal with it. It's all Catnip's game, so it's up to Catnip as to how she wants to do it. So maybe a tournament thing, maybe not. Either or. Deadline Tuesday 10 p.m. BST for getting in contestant forms, and then it'll be here on Friday 8 p.m. Ninja Boy is in now. Cool. I think we're all sorted then. I'm going to move the server off screen so you don't get a look at the answers. I'm going to upload the questions. The questions have been uploaded. If we're all ready then. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, checking it's pack 2, 1, go. Hey, positioning's corrected everything. Here we go, round number 1. And you should now be able to scroll. I can scroll, so you should be able to scroll. Answer up to the 15 questions coming up. Words will appear one by one in order. Type your answer. Spelling does matter. No points lost, though, if you're wrong. Fast answers will score more points, a maximum of 15 each question. Correct answer, activate the get out button for 10 seconds. Get it out before the timer hits 0, or you'll be eliminated. Yeah, like I say, the scrolling is horrendous, isn't it? It's just ridiculous. And also, Samster, your name is ridiculous. It can't handle the length of your name. It's just too long. So I must have to add in a limit to a name length here, because that's just ridiculous. Oh well, we'll just have to play on. Good luck to you all. Here is the first question. Ikebana is the Japanese art of arranging what? Minky and Samster getting there first. DMM closely behind there, and Duplis and Lupin also closely behind. And the correct answer is flowers. Ikebana is flower arranging. In which year did William the Conqueror become King of England? Oh, a lot of people getting this one right. Let's see if we see how well they're doing at the bottom here. A few people still yet to get off the mark. Oh, Applecast, there we go, getting off the mark there. 1066 was the answer we're looking for. 1066. Originally named Shangri-La, what US presidential retreat lies in the Appalachians, or the Appalachians? Let's go back up to the top. DMM now taking the lead there by a single point ahead of Samster. Correct answer, Camp David. Shangri-La, Camp David. Which sea runs along most of Egypt's eastern border? Quite a few people getting that one right. Being a Clive, not answering correctly or holding off. Oh, there we go. There is the right answer. And the correct answer was the Red Sea. Red Sea. The stage musical Rent is based on an opera by which composer? Of course, being a Clive would get that right. The answer we were looking for this one was Puccini. Red Sea was the term we were looking for, Royal Flush, not the Red Sea. Which fruit appears in the logo of the board game website Shut Up and Sit Down? Use the crossword style clues to give you a clue as to how many words there are you need to submit. Correct answer is pear. And you must spell it correctly. The NYPD divides New York City into 77 patrol areas called what? Ooh. Tricksy question, this. WJD getting it right, though. Boki Balboa also getting it right, and Tantasar and Aristotle at the bottom here. Correct answer. Precincts. They're precincts. The constellation Aquila is traditionally said to resemble which bird? A few people getting this one right. Brig now into second place on 65. DMM still on the lead with 77. Correct answer was an eagle. Question number 9. With a population of 3 million, which Caribbean island is the largest US territory? A bit of US con here. DMM is right, Brig Brother also right. Coolio is right and out. Can no longer score any more points, but are out now. 6 questions left. The moons Europa, Callisto, and Io orbit around which planet of the solar system? Which planet is it? Lee has attempted to get out and has been successful. I've just received the message there. And Coolio, yeah, there we go. Correct answer was Jupiter. Storm Vision is out. In a cartoon, the mystery investigator Norville Rogers is better known by what name? Silent Marine, Connor, N27, DMM, Mike Like Substance, Quizzy Dan, WJD are all out. The correct answer was Shaggy. Question 12. From a Norwegian word, what small crustaceans are the main food of baleen whales? Don't forget you need to get out to move on to round number 2. Being a Clive, Ben C, A, BME, Tosca, Aristotle, Effrontery, Bokuraba, all right. Krill was the answer we're looking for. Question 13. Australian actress Gabrielle Miller is the face of which price comparison website? Duplis is right. Toad Boy, Ninja Boy are out. Dogfish, Ismail, Duplis, Cetra, and Score are out. Tipster is out. Egg is out. The correct answer is Trivago. 2 questions left. What food items stick out of the crust in a Cornish stargazy pie? 8 Minky is out. Egg, Theory Game, Puzzle Dan. Sam is out. Keshi, Lupin, Jack Wolford, Itogi are out. Briggs, Silas, We Like Shapes, you are still in. Fish is the answer we're looking for. The last question in this round to get out on. Of which religion is the Bhagavad Gita a sacred text? Foxy Rido is out. Jubal is out. We Like Shapes is out. McClem, Bass Ackwards, Carl 7th, Brig Bother is out. Silas, you do need to get out, remember. You are out. Oh! No! We have to say goodbye to Applecast, Catnip, Jahuska, Lion TK, Pika Chad, Puzzle Dan again apparently, Random Zombie, Brains, Ref the Mat, Royal Flush, Shadowmane, Take the Second, Tantasar, and Tyson, who've all failed to get out. Itogi barely getting through there into 39th place there. We have 41 players surviving into the next round. Applecast, you were eliminated, yes. You typed Hindo and clicked to get out. Did you really? We will find out in a moment if you did that or not. You answered Hindu, which is correct, but I did not receive a get out in time, I'm afraid, from the looks of things. I did not receive a get out message. Sorry, Applecast. Did not see a message to say that you got out. I see that you answered correctly, but not a get out. Unlucky. That may have been a lost message in transit. Sorry. Okay, well, there is the dividing line. We actually get to see it this time round. Position number 27 and above you need to be in. Fast answers score more points, but there also is the streak bonus. So correct answers in a row will get you more points, 5 points additional for each successive correct answer. There are only 15 questions in this round, and you need to be in rank 27 or above and out to advance to round number 3. Here we go. What is the 4-letter word for a long, movable arm that supports a microphone? Correct answer is a boom. It's a boom. In English law, if slander is defamation by speech, what does it become when written? Yeah, sorry, Applecast. I guess that is just a lag situation. Libel was the word we were looking for. Libel. Next question. In Gomoku, the aim is to get how many of your stones in a line? Or Gomoku, maybe. Lupin now has the lead by 15 points. The correct answer is 5. 12 questions left. Carson. City is the capital of which US state famous for its casinos? Let's have a look at the dividing line. Currently, Jumble's gone above the line. It's My Yard, you've been pushed below the line at the moment. Nevada is the correct answer. This Charming Man and Panic were 80s hits for which influential pop group? Cetra on the bubble in 27th place. Correct answer is The Smiths. Need 77 points or more to be on 27th rank at the moment. Oh, we've got a shrinky. Oh, the disease pneumono ultra microscopic silicovolcanoconiosis affects what organs of the body? Yes, thanks. The answer's lungs. On to question number 7. Authentic caviar is traditionally made from the roe of which type of fish? Cetra, you're still on the bubble in 27th place. Do need to be in rank 27 or above and out. Critically and out. Sturgeon was the answer we're looking for. Question 8. Dominikos Theotokopoulos was the birth name of what Renaissance painter? Let's have a look at the top. Keshi currently in the lead now, ahead of Lupin 1 by 27 points. Correct answer was El Greco. El Greco, if you got that right. Less than about 2 minutes left in this round. Which type of wispy or feathery high cloud derives its name from the Latin for curl? Keshi Head now has the lead ahead of Looping 1. Theory Game is out, thinking they are safe with 167 points. Storvision thinking they're safe with 141 points. Currently, the dividing line is at 91 points. Question 10. In The Shawshank Redemption, what does Andy cover up with a poster of Raquel Welch? Dividing line sitting at 91 points. Now 92 points. Correct answer is Tunnel. DMM and Foxy Rhino and Big Brother and Connor are out now as well. Question 11 is, the singer Val Doonican was famous for sitting in what type of chair? Dividing line is sitting at 92 points. Now 101 points. Toad Boy, you've just gotten out, but you are below the line, but you could get bumped up if people above you do not get out. Rocking is the correct answer. Question 12. Which tile-based game won the main prize of the 2018 Spiel des Jahres? You do need to get out, so people below the line may get bumped up above the line if people above the line do not get out. Correct answer is Azul. Question 13. What is the surname of the GP to whom J.K. Rowling is married? So if you're below the line, you might want to get out just to be safe because there are still quite a few empty slots to fill. Correct answer is Murray. 2 questions left. What is the value of 5 factorial? 5 factorial. This is question 14. This is the penultimate question. You do need to get out, remember. We currently have 4 slots available above the line. Coulrophobia is the fear of which type of entertainer or performer? There's 4 empty slots above the line at the moment. Now they're not. They're all taken. Everyone that is now below the line, unfortunately, you're going to be sitting there. And we are done. Correct answer was clown. And just like that, we say goodbye to AB Me 208, Aristotle, Connor M27, Effrontery, Egg Fried Cheese, Itogi, It's My Yard, Jumble, Lee, Ninja Boy, Puzzle Dan, Cetra, Silent Marine, and Toad Boy, who unfortunately did not get enough to scrape through into the next round. Dogfish sitting at the dividing line there, 109 points, just there safe. Who got that? Wow, Kashi! What a streak you got there. 407 points at the end of round 2. Unfortunately, it means absolutely nothing because we're going to be wiping that in a moment. Puzzle Dan got eliminated for the 3rd time. Very interesting. Thank you for the 20 bits there. But yeah, Keshi had an amazing score there. But unfortunately, it means nothing in round number 3 because we reset all the scores. So round number 3 is like round number 1, where there's 15 questions, and it's just 15 points maximum for each question if you answer quickly. However, they are multiple choice, so get your fingers ready, because you'll be selecting your answers from multiple choice buttons. You'll see 4 possible answers. 1 will be the right answer for each question. Again, you must be right to get out. And scores from this round will carry on into round number 4, which is the decider. Was it the fact I multiple clicked? It could be Puzzle Dan. If you multiple clicked the sign in button, the create account button, that might have maybe created multiple accounts for you. Good thought. I'll have a look at that in a moment. Okay. Question number 1. Oh yeah, the revealing in the reverse order as well. Snooker. In points most the worth is colours ball, these of which? So yes, the questions will be revealed in reverse order for this round. Correct answer. Blue. Question number 2. Peninsula Korean the and China mainland. Between found is C which? Correct answer is yellow. Some people are noticing it. Pin, neutral the. To connected is wire of colour what? Plug, mains 3 pin UK A on. Yeah, people are noticing it now. Correct answer is blue. Romania of flag the on. Appear not does colour which? Now, there might be the same answers, but they may appear in different orders. Correct answer is green. Lazuli lapis stone metamorphic precious semi the of colour predominant that is what? That is a good idea, Egg. I will consider doing that. Just at the moment, for sake of making it easier for me, I actually remove players completely from the game when they get eliminated just to make it easier for me. But yes, I could do that. Blue is the right answer for that question. Welsh in melon and Spanish in amarillo is colour what? It might be effrontery, depending on whether I want to use another pack of Davids or not. Correct answer is yellow. Question number 7. Deep, Roll, and Stevens, Shaking, Jones, Tom, 4 number ones UK of titles. The In is colour which? Looping 1 currently with the lead, ahead of We Like Shapes by 8 points. Let's have a look at the bottom of the board at the moment. Silas sitting in 27th place there on 12. Green is the answer we're looking for. Question 8. Blacklist the In, Spader, James, by, played, informant the of, name the is what? Looping 1 still with the lead by only 2 points now, ahead of Coolio. Correct answer is red. Question number 9. Target, archery, outdoor and on rings, points 6 and 5. The of, colour, the is what? Correct answer is blue. Garibaldi, Giuseppe, Patriots, Italian of followers, the by, worn was, shirt woolen of, colour what? Looping 1 still with the lead, only by 5 points now. Correct answer is red. 5 questions left in this round. Remember, you do need to get out. Advoca, liqueur, Dutch, traditional, the, is, colour, what? DMM is out. Dogfish is out. Quizzy Dan is out. Milk-like substance is out. Correct answer is yellow. 4 questions left. Scatterbrain Miss Little and Noisy Mr. Both is colour what? Books, Hargreaves Roger the In. Stoshka, WJD, Theory Game, Coolio are out. Correct answer is red. 3 questions left in this round. Ideas. You with deals, hats, thinking 6, Bono's de, Edward of which? Storm Vision is out. Bass Aquas is out. Ben C is out. Correct answer is green. 2 questions left in this round to get out on. Powder, dry, contain, that. Extinguishes fire, 2, given. Specifically is colour coding what? Oh, lots of players getting out there. Keshy Head, Foxy Rhino, We Like Shapes, McClem, Brig Bother, 8 Mickey, the second, Tipster, Score the Chocobo, and Car 7 all getting out there. Correct answer was blue. The last question in this round to get out on. Sensationalism and exaggeration uses journalism of type what? Duplis, Being a Clive, Silas, Bocky Ralboa, and Looping 1 getting out there. Samster, Jack Wilfred, you're not out. Samster is out. Jack Wilfred. Jack Wilfred! Only one player getting eliminated, and it's Jack Wilfred. Unlucky Jack. Oh, dang. Unlucky. Only just not making it. But that is how this game works. Just not making it out is not good enough. So we have to say goodbye, and only 26 players now survive through to the final round. Currently, Catchy Head with the lead by 10 points ahead of Looping 1. Then DMM only 1 point behind Looping 1. Down the bottom, Bocky Raubo is sitting on 37 points, but with a good set of questions, you could find your way to the top of the board. Oh, it's a close game, this one. Here we go into round number 4. As of last time, question 1 is worth 2 points, question 2 is worth 4 points, 3 is worth 6, 4 is worth 8, etc. It keeps going up and up by 2 points each time. And the game will end immediately after 3 minutes questions. First correct answer for the question will start a 5-second timer for everyone else to answer. If no one answers correctly for a question, then the question is just thrown out and passed after 15 seconds. Correct answer will activate a get out button for 5 seconds, but only if your score is potentially high enough to win, i.e. if you are above the red line, which we will be able to see. It is currently actually down here for some reason. Don't know why the line's down here, it shouldn't be. But you need to be above the line to be able to get out. Currently no one's gotten out, so anyone could get out. Here we go. Who is the Roman equivalent of the Greek god Poseidon? For 2 points. Correct answer. Neptune. For 4 points. In which Japanese material art do combatants fence with bamboo swords called shinai? Kendo. For 6 points. Which fruit can Pac-Man eat on the first level of the original arcade game? Correct answer, cherry. 8 points. From the Tamil for tied wood, which type of boat has 2 parallel hulls of the same size? Correct answer, catamaran. For 10 points. Which musical instrument typically has 7 pedals and 47 strings? It'll be a bug egg. Harp is correct. For 12 points. The pinna is the externally visible section of which human body part? Correct answer, ear, for 14 points. What is the main TV audience measurement company in the US? 2 minutes left. Correct answer is Nielsen. 16 points. Wide Sargasso Sea is a prequel to which Charlotte Bronte novel? Keshi Head with the lead only by 1 point ahead of DMM. Correct answer, Jane Eyre for 18 points. The two main forms of corundum are ruby and which other gemstone? Correct answer, sapphire for 20 points. The phrase, I think therefore I am, was originally coined by which French philosopher? Keshi Head now with the lead only by a single point ahead of DMM still. Correct answer, René Descartes. For 22 points, the word opus has two plurals, opuses and which other? 1.5 minutes left. DMM still in the lead, now a slight lead ahead of WJD. Opera is the answer for 24 points. In the fictional game of Quidditch, the Golden Snitch is worth how many points? Keshi Head now has the lead by 3 points. 150 for 26 points. Launched in 2017. What is the virtual assistant available on Samsung phones? Looping One now has the lead. No, Milk has gotten out. The level to set is 84. Which single letter represents the blood type known as the universal donor? 1 minute left. Silas now has set the lead at 107. Oh, in which decade did the UK's Queen Elizabeth II marry Prince Philip? 107. You need to be above 107 to be able to get out. Stoshka has gotten out on 173. Correct answer is 1940s. What name is given to the third letter in Dadi Freya's name? Whatever that symbol is. What is the name of it? It's an F. For 34 points, the Rowan Atkinson character Johnny English works for which Secret Service? Just over 30 seconds left. Stoshka is the one to get out so far. 173 points. You need to be above 173 points to be able to get out. Is anyone getting out on this question, or is it going to be wasted 15 seconds? The answer, MI7 for 36 points in the Euler foil of V minus E plus F equals 2. What does E represent? Boki Balboa now sets it. No, Storm Vision now sets it at 280. Edges is the answer. 30 seconds left. In South America, the river plate lies between Argentina and which other country? For 38 points. Quisidan now has taken it for 311 points. Uruguay, last 5 seconds. Who composed the theme music to Neighbours, Crossroads and Emmerdale Farm? That's it. Time. DMM got up to 304 points, but it's not enough to take the lead and did not get out. Quisidan takes it with 311 points. Ooh, there was a lot of jostling for position there at the end. My God. Ooh. And breathe. Wow. Well played, Quisidan. That last round, some people were just like, right, I'm not going to get any higher than this. So I'm just going to get out because I know I can. And then people were just bumping that further and further, and it worked that time. It actually all worked. What do you say, Carl 7th? Several occasions where I got the answer right and spelt right, but marked it wrong. Yeah, okay. I would like to know. Carl 7th answered 1950s, which is wrong. 1940s was the answer for that question, I think. Looks like it. 40s. Yeah, it was 40s, that one, yes. Didn't take 40s text. No, sorry, I didn't do that. But it was 1940S or 40S were the accepted answers on that one. Can you check what happened to me at the end? I think I clicked to get out, then clicked again, and I was kicked out. Let's have a look for your situation, DMM. So you did get out, and you were successful. However, Boki Balboa then managed to get out afterwards and was successful. Then Storm Vision got out and was successful. So although you did get out, someone did just get out a half a second after you did successfully. So they matched that situation and were able to get out. So yes. Didn't catch anything that time, though, other than the Red Sea was not Red Sea. So, yeah. Yeah, what I do in this now is if you get out, but then someone succeeds you in getting out in the final round, it eliminates you because it's like, well, there's no point in having you in the top with a get-out state. You might as well just be eliminated. We'll only have the one person get out. So, yeah, the Red Sea would have had the clue of 333. Maybe that could have had an alternate answer there to say that you could have with the... But we did not have that, so sorry about that. But that's, it's just one of the limitations of the number of prompts, answers that you could give. But yeah, if anyone's got any things on, I'll just look for another. Car 7th, can you tell me one of the answers that was apparently wrong? or marked wrong. I just want to have a quick look through my log to see if I can find it, just to see why it said it was wrong. Dakar. Oh, wow, that's quite a way back then. Where was Dakar? God. It's the problem is I'm seeing all of the messages from everyone. I can't limit it. Where was Dakar again? Can someone tell me? Oh, we may have run out of log space. Early in round 4. Let's have a look. Tunnel Azul. Murray. That's 5 factorial, which was in round 3 anyway. Because they're blue-green. That's round 3, so it should be down here then. Neptune Cherry. Rene Descartes, here we go. Car 7th said it did not receive a response from you? Nope. You spelled it wrong. That's why it declined it, because you spelled it wrong. You did not include the extra S that should have been there. You spelled it as Descartes, not Descartes. So it was a spelling mistake, that on Car 7th. It wasn't a spelling mistake, so that was valid that it got thrown out as a wrong answer, because you spelled it wrong. What did Catnip say? What happened to me is I accidentally clicked on a thing in my bookmarks bar, and then when I clicked back, I was out of the room. Oh, yeah, so what that will be, Catnip, is that it doesn't remember if you go off the page and go somewhere else. So that's definitely a massive thing I'd have to add in future, but it's certainly a thing I would need to put in. That's putting Descartes before the S. No, you didn't, Car 7, because I can prove it. I can prove that you submitted it as Descartes without the S in the middle. I can prove it because the log tells me. So don't tell me you didn't, because you whatever the log says, that's what you submitted to me. So, and it's not going to just leave out a random letter in the message like that. But I'll find the message again, just to be pedantic. I'll find that message again. People are just disconnecting. It's really irritating me. But it definitely said that. So where is it? Descartes. There you are. Descartes. Car 7th answered. There you go. I'll even copy paste it. There you go. This is what it says. This is what it says. There you go. That's what it said. Log is final, because that's all I can go off of is what the log says. Yeah, you're still too far back, but yeah. So if you think you answered correctly, but it marked as wrong, it's probably because he spelled it wrong. Thank you for the 20 bits there, Matt. I'm glad I have the log now to prove these things as well. So because it's good to know any edge cases if someone submits something that didn't make sense. Because you can see here it says Bolivia, safe Bolivia. The reason I have this safe thing is it basically this here. The first thing it says is exactly what you say to me, and then the safe one is what it converts it to as a safe comparison.
It's log. Luog, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood.
Thank you for the 100-bit sigh. So yeah, I have those two there so I can see what it's doing processing-wise from what you give as an answer and what it's comparing as an answer. So if there is a bug like that where for some reason you have submitted it and it should have been right, then I do want to know those situations so that I could find any other bugs in the system. But yeah. And Jurassic from the previous game. I don't have the previous game to look at, but I can only presume you misspelt that one as well. Well, what I should do really is have it piped to a file so I can look at it later. I'm not overly familiar with command line systems to do that, so. Did kind of give an answer too early in round 1 to me. I don't know why. That might have been you had a lag spike puzzle, Dan. Also, the game didn't accept my Labo M as an alternative spelling for Petunia. Do we want to do one more game? Shall we use a third pack? David, shall we use a third pack? One more game. Mass. Uno mas. There seems to be a lot of people saying uno mas here. Roll it back. Let's get one more game going then. Okay. Thank you for the follow there, Danilo156 as well. Greatly appreciated. Also, the additional extra bits that Matt the Ref has been submitting through the game as well. Thank you, Theory, again for stopping by, and hope you had fun with it. Yeah. What's David's theme for round 3 this time? Who knows? So let's get a new game hosted. Hopefully it should connect. It has connected. And those that were astute that just saw the log will now know what the room code is. You'll need to refresh your browser at this point. Different length of spaces. Oh, and don't go to setting your name to something stupidly, ludicrously long this time either, please. And yeah, try not to click on any bookmarks or anything. Okay, room code this time is 36234. 36234 is the room code to play this time round. Oh. May I suggest just to hit login once to see if that was the reason it cloned? Yeah, I'll need to add that as a bug fix because I think you are right in that assessment, Puzzle Dan, that if you click that button too many times, it'll add in new extra players to the game, but only one of those you'll actually take control of. Please don't do that, by the way, because it inflates the size of round number 2 if you do that. God damn it, Dogfish! God damn your name, Dogfish! Oh dear. Oh, Clive, yours is quite a long name. That's going to be fun to squish. That's going to be really fun to squish, that one. Oh yeah, Tantaza, you're right, yeah. At some point in the history, using backspace made you go back on the page, which was terrible. You hit it once this time, did you? Well, I can only see your name come up once, which looks plausible. Looks like we're okay this time. Let me set it to pack number 3. There we go, we're on to pack number 3. Those were the days, back in IE6 days, and ActiveX. Oh my god, shudders in ActiveX. Can you imagine in these days ActiveX still being a thing? Flash still being a thing. My god. Those are those when I mean MIRC still is a thing, Catnip. It still is a thing, MIRC. Oh my god, Netscape Navigator. Room code was 36234. 36234 is the room code. 36234. Oh, look at all of these old browsers coming up now. NCSA Mosaic, Netscape. It's useful software for games. Yeah, Flash certainly fine for offline use, but if it's connected in any way, yeah, good luck with that security hole. I mean, Flash has basically been made redundant on most browsers these days, Matt. But the December 2020 will mean you'll just never be able to play it in a browser ever again, unless you use an old browser. Get your bonsai buddy now! Please never ever get a bonsai buddy. No, don't. What is everyone using now over Flash? Well, it's HTML5 or React, which is basically a flavour of JavaScript and HTML and CSS. There's links is a thing, yeah. I mean, I'm using Unity with WebGL compiling. It's a different thing. It's a bit difficult to do in comparison to Flash and that. Wally, indeed. Okay, 2 more minutes, and we will start the final game off tonight. Mini Clippers will be diversifying into mobile and HTML5 for years, yeah. .net magazine is still going? What? Is it really? I need to look at my Discord because there's some messages happening. Enter Davis for the Warwick Davis question is flagged incorrect. Okay. That one, you know what, Ben? I can have a look at the data for that, can't I? For Warwick Davis. Warwick was in the first game, though. So let's have a look at Pack 1. Just wanted to see if Warwick Davis had an alternate of just Davis. I don't know if it did. So let's have a look. So yeah, just going off of what you sent to me privately, Ben, it didn't have surname Davis as an acceptable answer. So that's why I didn't accept it. Did need to give the full answer of Warwick Davis for that one. So that was another valid incorrect answer. Yeah, it was a 7-5 here. Remember the clue! .NET Magazine had its final issue in June 2020. Oh, right, okay. You take it 0 can never be an answer. At the moment, no. Because 0 is a bit of a null answer, really. It's just a bit meh. 1 minute. 1 minute left. There's another message I've got on Discord. What's that one about? Ah, log. Order now. Log. You're sure the Red Sea one was 333? Well, I could look back at the data again. Was that in question pack 1 or 2? I think it was pack 2, wasn't it? Red Sea had Red Sea and red. It did not have the Red Sea as an acceptable answer. Sorry, Ben. It probably should have had that as an acceptable answer, but it didn't. So I can only go with what I have in front of me. Let's put it that way. Yeah, it's the best I can do with the formatting for the time being. I can maybe do better with it, but yeah, it is what it is. It's either that or I just take the clue away completely, but then you'll be really irritated by when it says you putting in the answer the Red Sea, and accepting it as setting it as a wrong answer. With the clue being there, at least there is some fault being apportioned to the player because they're not reading the clue. So it's there for validation reasons and for those kind of edge cases. Didn't read APU at the time, but work has all the issues, so I read through it all about 15 years ago. Yeah, I think I'd just give the first one personally. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was umming and ahhing about that, David, but ultimately I decided no, you can have all the clues because I didn't want it to be like, oh, I need to fit it in this format where you've made it allow it so you can have surname only on some. So, please remind me of the link and room code if it's available yet. Link just appeared, and 36234 I think was the room code. 36234 is the room code. Yes. So yeah, what does the slash mean? Alt answer. Yeah. So in each set of parentheses is one answer, and the slashes denote here is an alternate answer coming up. So if I type in, like, this is the one that was for the Red Sea clue, that means Red Sea or C. So that clue that I've just typed in, the 3,3 and 1, then slash 3 means the acceptable answers were Red Sea, 2 words each, 3 letters long, or single word, not C, red. I meant red. I meant red, not C. But yes, that's what it should have been. So yeah, Red Sea, the 2 words, or just red was accepted as an answer. We see. Oh, you're clever. Okay, here we go. Chris is in now, so time for the countdown. Let's make certain I'm using pack number 3. I am using pack number 3. Upload the questions. Questions have been uploaded. Countdown time, everyone. Good luck. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck. We are in the game. And round number 1. There will be up to 15 questions. Well, there will be 15 questions. You can answer up to 15 of them. And the words will appear one by one in order. Type your answers. Spelling does matter. No points lost, though, if you are wrong. Fast answers score more points. Maximum 15 each question. Correct answer will activate a get out button for 10 seconds. Get out before the timer hits 0, or you will be eliminated. When you are out, though, you cannot score any more points. And the score will carry over into round 2, where you will need to be in the top half of the pack to survive through to round 3. Good luck. Lion 90K43 Leon is indeed in the game. Egg fried stressed, and I told you so. Good luck. Here we start. Round number 1. According to the proverb, an army marches on its what? Quite a few people getting this one. Who's just S? Who is just S? Is this Samster, I'm guessing? Correct answer is stomach. Presuming Samster is just S. At which fictional national park did the cartoon character Yogi Bear live? Correct answer is Jellystone. Jellystone. The Almanac Wisden is dedicated to the coverage of which sport? What's Score Count's name? There's Royal _ Fludol H. There's something ludicrously long DF44. Where is Score Count? Score Lion Leon style name count. Oh, okay. Correct answer was cricket. In the Bible, who was the father of Solomon? Who was the father of Solomon? Correct answer. David is the answer. Which creatures live in a vespiary? Which creatures live in a vespiary? Keshi with the early lead, ahead of DMM by 4 points. And the correct answer, wasps. Wasps live in a vespiary. The childhood memoir of Gerald Durrell is called My Family and Other What? Keshi head with the lead, ahead of DMM by 5 points. But DMM and WJD tied in rank 2 at the moment. Clem in 4th place. Correct answer is animals. Question number 7. The Japanese company YKK is famous for making what type of fastener? Multiple answers being accepted here. One of the answers we would accept was zips. What number is called 555 in German? What number is called 555 in German? Schlagden is got some memories there. 555 is the number though. Question number 9. Riga is the capital city of which Baltic Republic? Keshi Head and WJD now tied for the lead on 87. Let's see how we're doing at the bottom here. That's a name and a half. And you are out. Who's goes out? Latvia is the correct answer. Ninja Warrior Boy, Reality Gaming, and Silent Marine yet to go off the mark. What Italian dish is a pizza or stuffed bread that has been folded into a half moon shape? Thank you. Thank you. Is it? Could it be? Yes, it could. It is a calzone. Which composer's works are catalogued using Köchel numbers? It's not a pasty, Egg. You know it's not a pasty. Games of players getting out now. Quiz it down. I told you so. AB Me, DMM, WJD, Big Brother, all getting out. Mozart was the answer we were looking for. Question number 12. Which subreddit has the second most subscribers after our announcements? Ooh. Difficult one. Looping getting it right, though. And getting out. The correct answer was R Funny. R Funny. Question 13. Which dashing character of 40 different films has a name meaning fox in Spanish? Get some correct answers in. Remember, you need to get out. Catnip, You Are Clive, Chris M. Dixon, Keshi Head, M. Clem, Milk Like Substance, Score, It's My Yard, Tyson Vane, Dupless, Royal _ and 8 Minky all getting it right. Zorro is the answer we're looking for. Question 14. Which former Saturday Night Live comedian now hosts The Tonight Show? 8 Minky getting out as well. Coolio, Tipster, We Like Shapes, Jack Wilfred getting out. This is the penultimate question. Tantazar is out. Correct answer is Jimmy Fallon. The last question to get out on. Carrots are particularly rich in which vitamin, also known as retinol? Bass Ackwards, Asta, getting it right, getting out. Oh, no, there's a lot of people going with wrong answers here. Tansbar got it right, though, and is out. And we're done. Cast 7th Lion, Matt the Ref, Ninja Boy, Reality Gaming, S, Shadowmane, Something Ludicrously Long, DF44, all failing to get out on that round, and we have to say goodbye. Surprisingly, my long D word did survive on 4 points. Well, this is where we now go into round number 2, where you need to be in the top half of the pack to move on to round number 3. Yes, indeed, my long D. Only 4 points for it, apparently, yes. And, oh, you just said Jimmy. Unfortunately, we did need all of it. Jimmy Fallon was what we needed. Round number 2, here we go then. There are 15 questions, and you can answer up to 15 of them. The words will appear in a random order. Do type your answers, spelling matters. No points lost if you're wrong, though. Fast answers will score more points, up to 15 each question. However, there is also a streak bonus, 5 points additional given for each successive correct answer in a row. If you give a wrong answer or fail to give an answer for a question, it will reset the streak. Correct answer will give you the ability to get out for 10 seconds, and you must get out and also be rank 22 or above to move on to round number 3. Players that get out below the line might get bumped up above the line if people above the line do not get out. If you're ready, here comes the first question of round 2. Complete the name of this Shakespeare play, The Comedy of. A lot of players getting this one right. Correct answer was Errors. Errors is what I'm looking for. Which wand is used by conductor to beat time for an orchestra? Unfortunately, we can't accept spellings for other languages, catnip, but the correct answer we were looking for this time was baton. Which US television network is known as the Peacock Network after its logo? Let's see where we are at the dividing point. Currently, Jack Wilfred is on the bubble at 70 points. The correct answer is NBC. NBC. 2 interlocking letter C's form the logo of which fashion house? Currently, ABME. Nope. Royal_Fluid_H is now on the bubble in 78 points. With I Told You So. Correct answer was Chanel. Chanel with 1 N. Ooh, where we get it? Completed in 1677. Which structure commemorates the Great Fire of London? It's me getting it right. Correct answer is the Monument. 10 questions left in this round. Currently, Royal_Fluid_H still on the bubble at 78 points with I Told You So. Kimberley in South Africa is a major centre for mining which precious commodity? Currently, DMM in the lead by 3 points ahead of Looping 1. Correct answer is diamond. Question 7 is... Which ill-fated Microsoft streaming platform signed exclusivity deals with Ninja and Shroud? This is well-timed. Oh, Coolio, you typoed the answer. You were right, though. Correct answer is Mixer, but you typoed it, so it will be a wrong answer. How many triple word score squares are on a standard Scrabble board? Loopy 1 getting it right, DMM getting it right. Loopy now in the lead by a significant margin, must be said at this point. Clive is out, thinking they are safe with 180 points. 8 was the answer we were looking for. Question number 9. Which 3 letters denote the hospital department where a otorhinolaryngologist works? Only Clive has gotten out so far. It's an early out, but thinking they will be safe on that. No, here we go. We're getting some more players now. Connor and Drahuska are out with 59 and 10 points. They are below the line, but they might get bumped up if people above do not get out. Which US city is home to the famous baseball park called Wrigley Field? Storm Vision is out. Coolio and It's My Yard is out. Royal_Fluid_H is out, current below the line. Puzzleman is out below the line, though. Chicago's correct answer. Question 11. Which former Strictly Judge choreographed the Monty Python skit F Free Sperm is Sacred? Clem and We Like Shapes getting it right. Correct answer is Arlene Phillips. Only 4 questions left to get out on. M. Clem is out. Which direction is called gauche in French and sinistra in Italian? Lots of players getting out now while they still can. Jack Wilfred currently on the bubble at 110 points. Correct answer is left. Question 13 is... Which US race car driver was the first woman to win an IndyCar Championship event? Oh, we're getting some right answers here. Score is currently on the bubble at 111 points. The correct answer is Danica Patrick. 2 questions left to get out on. Currently only 1 space available. Which film director launched the perfumes Envy and Rush while Gucci's creative director? Ooh, correct answer. Tom Ford. Final question. What is the usual colour of the #1 ball in American pool? Tyson Bain on the bubble has been pushed down. Score now on the bubble at 117. Is that going to be it? I think that's going to be it. And that is the end of the round, and we have to say goodbye to Asta, Catnip, Connor, Drahuska, Egg Fried Stressed, My Long D, Puzzle Dan, Royal_Flu$H, Silent Marine, Tantasar, Professional Idiot, Tansbar, The Random of the Zombie, and Tyson Bain. All getting eliminated there, failing to get out above the line. I'm just going to, do that. I'm just going to do that. Just going to hide it off from stream for a moment there. Someone apparently called themselves that, which means I now have to put in a censorship system for players' names in future, I'm afraid, because someone's done that and ruined the fun for everyone else. Right, we're going to round number 3, where the scores are now reset for those that are still in play. You are Clive on Channel 4, please swear, damn it. Managing to get out, and did judge correctly on that early get out. Answer up to 15 questions, and words will appear in reverse order this time round. Thank you for the 38 bits there for Ash's long many Ds. You will be picking from 4 possible answers. This is the multiple choice round. Answer quickly for more points, maximum of 15 each time. And again, you must get out. You must get a right answer to get out. That's to round number 4. And the points will carry over from round 3 into round number 4. So, if you're all ready, here we go. Question number 1. Ochre, yellow, and umber burnt sienna raw are colours of type what artist and 2? Correct answer is Earth. Earth. Monoxide dihydrogen, as chemically described, be could these of which? Correct answer is water. It is water. What the called episodes had US Office, the, and Seinfeld both? A few people getting that one right. Some wrong answers as well. Correct answer was fire. Fire. The fire. Mean. Literally aardvark. World. The in. Syllable first. The does what? What does the first syllable in the word aardvark literally mean? Typo there. Earth is the answer we're looking for. Pokemon of type which of varieties pure are Blastoise and Psyduck Squirtle. Everyone was just waiting for one of the Pokemon to come up. Correct answer was water. There it is. Question 6. What Elmo's saint is ships of mast the on, seen often, effect an? How are we doing at the bottom here? Brig currently at the bottom in 22nd place. Correct answer was fire. Move to power the have Crystal and Richter Johnson Daisy characters Marvel do what? How are we doing down here? Correct answer is Earth. Question number 8. Boy sexy and need I all with hits had Duo Electronica French Witch. Be cleverer, Nick, David says from the alcove. Correct answer was air. Question number 9. What of goddess was Gaia mythology Greek in? Let's have a look at the top of the board. Currently WJD in the lead, ahead of M. Clem by 5 points. And Stormvision tied on M. Clem's score. Earth is the answer we're looking for. Question 10. Kane, Michael, starring, team writing, Porridge the Bye film. Comedy 1985, a was what? It's a nightmare round for Brig. Well, you can still catch it up in round number 4, but you do need to be able to get out to get into round 4. Walter is the answer we're looking for. Question 11. 2016 in Galactica. Renamed was Towers. Alton at Coaster Roller Flying Witch. You might want to consider starting to get out. It's My Yard has indeed gotten out on question number 11. And AB Me as well. Correct answer is air. 4 questions left. 1980 in released game LCD Watch and game A of the name is what? There we go, getting some more people now. Stormvision, I Told You So, Brig Bother, You Are Clive, Lupine 1, WJD and DMM all getting out. 3 questions left. The answer was fire. Celebration 1749, 2's George 4, composed, handled by Sweet, inspired, these of which? Quizzy Dan is out. Coolio is out. Let's have a look at the top of the board. M. Clem is not out yet. Correct answer was fire. 2 questions left in this round to get out. Pedologist, A. 2. Interest, particular of, is what? Keshi Head, Bass Ackwards, Score Lion, Tipster, Duplis Force, M. Clem, Jack Wilfred, Chris M. Dixon, and We Like Shapes all getting out. The correct answer is Earth. Final question in this round. And 8 Minky. Aquarius, sign, zodiac, the with, associated is element, which, astrology, classical, in. Oh no! Is air! Aquarius is air, not water! Milk-like substance and Quincy Dan both answered water on that last question, and unfortunately, they were the only 2 to fail to get out. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky there. Now only 20 players survive. It shouldn't allow you to join the game during mid-flow egg. Definitely hit Earth on 3 of those questions, but the game picked something else. I hope not Met-like substance, but I'll have a look at some point. Did click get out after question 11 or 12, but obviously didn't make it to your server in time. Possibly, Quizzy Dan, yes. If you are right on the edge of the timer, then it might not accept it in time. Right, round number 4 is the final round. Questions are worth increasing amounts. Question 1 is 2, 2 is 4, 3 is 6, 4 is 8, etc. up until we end the round at exactly 3 minutes. First correct answer for a question will start a 5-second timer for everyone else to answer. If no one answers correctly, then the question is thrown out after 15 seconds. Correct answer will only give you the ability to get out for 5 seconds, but you can only get out if your score is potentially high enough to win, i.e. we will be above the red line when it makes an appearance, when someone has set the bar. Good luck. Here we go. Which part of the body is treated by a chiropodist? For 2 points. Correct answer. Foot. For 4 points. What type of musical note is half as long as a semibreve? Correct answer. Minim. For 6 points. Muscovado and Palm are 2 varieties of what baking ingredient? Correct answer. Sugar. For 8 points. The 1951 comedy film Bedtime for Bonzo featured which future US president? Correct answer. Ronald Reagan for 10 points. What does the Al stand for in the name of Weird Al Yankovic? Correct answer. Alfred for 12 points. On a coin, what name is given to the reverse of the reverse side? Oh, the reverse of the reverse is the obverse. For 14 points, which game show began life as the final round of the Dutch show Miljonacht? Correct answer is Deal or No Deal for 16 points. Which 5-letter word is used for people who have a BMI of over 30? Over 30. Less than 2 minutes in the round. Correct answer is obese for 18 points. Who is the only NFL player to have won 6 Super Bowl rings? WJD has the lead by 7 points at the moment. Correct answer is Tom Brady for 20 points. Slept like a log and as strong as an ox are examples of what figure of speech? WJD now with the lead at 7 points ahead of Kedgehead. The correct answer is Simile for 22 points. The first single by Gorillaz was named after which famous Hollywood actor? 1.5 minutes left in the round. WJD with the lead ahead of Kedgehead by 7 points. Correct answer, missed it. We're cooking food. Which US term is equivalent to grilling for 24 points? WJD still holding on to that lead. Correct answer is broiling for 26 points. Traditionally, an orchestra tunes to the note of A, played by which instrument? Correct answer is oboe for 28 points. Edges of a cube plus corners of a cube equals what number? Some sneaky maths. 1 minute left. Correct answer is 20 for 30 points. The Bollywood film Devdas featured a breakout performance by Aishwarya, who? WJD is right and now has a lead. Rai is the answer for 32 points. Great spotted, lesser spotted, and green are species of which bird? 45 seconds left in the round. WJD now has a 44-point lead ahead of Looping One. Correct answer is woodpecker for 34 points. Which US choreographer, born 1927, was famous for his work on Chicago and Sweet Charity? 30 seconds left. Correct answer is Bob Fosse for 36 points. Which Norwegian county gives its name to the preferred landing system in ski jumping? Don't forget, you need to get out to be able to win. No one has gotten out yet. 20 seconds left. Telemark is correct answer. Chris M. Dixon is out on 247 points. Which country's troops invaded Cambodia in 1978 and stayed until 1989? WJD is out on 418. It's a massive lead. Vietnam is the answer. What piece of Wonder Woman's equipment makes people tell the truth? Lupine is now second place, but still miles off of WJD. Correct answer is lasso. Correct in the US. On which day of the week is the? That's it. We're done. The correct. God. WJD with the win there. Well played. An amazing lead there at the end by 62 points or something like that. No, 68 points should I say? 78 points. I can't do maths. 60. So it's a number. It's a number. I can't do maths anymore. My brain is frazzled. And yes, Discord has gone down, which did kind of worry me to think, well, have I just lost internet connection or not? But no, apparently not. It did run. We're all good. Wow. And yeah, at the end there, technically only 2 questions would have probably done it. But WJD did manage to get out at the right time. Congratulations, WJD, for the win. Commiserations there, Lupine, Kedgehead. You were just pipped there at the end. Just did not quite have enough points to be able to get out. And also, massive thank you to David Bodicum for the question packs. They've just been amazing to play. I hope you all had fun playing them. Thank you very much. And also, if it's given you an inspiration for writing your own question packs for a future episode of Outright, then do let me know. I would say go on the Discord, but Discord is currently having a moment. So don't go on the Discord yet, but go on the Discord later. And do let me know if you're interested in writing some question packs. Whew. Germany, yes. Thanks, David. Apart from round 3, Briggs says. You were having a bit of a problem in round 3, but you did manage to get through. In fact, by the end of it, you ended in position 10, which is actually pretty decent. Breathe. Yes. Whew. Wow. Is it going to be a thing now that round 3 always has to have the same answer? Doesn't always have to be a thing. Sometimes there's just a thing that David decided to do with his packs, and maybe you want to do that in your packs, maybe not. It's entirely your decision. It's just an idea that he had. I know there was also Panda was talking to me the other day, was possibly thinking about having a theme across the entire pack, so we could play like a geography pack or a video games pack or something. If you're interested in writing a specific pack on something, then we could do that as well. Quick clarification out of curiosity. The question where the answer was ENT and asked for 3 letters also gave a clue of 6. Curious to see what the 6 was. I could tell you. I could find that information for you, no problemo. Let's find out for your curiosity. E.N.T. It was actually with additional periods in between. E.N.T. would have been the other accepted answer there. So ENT or punctuated ENT. Well, I is 1/3 of that egg, unfortunately. That I is the otto part, but rhino is the nose part, and larynx is the throat. So it's all 3 in one. Ear, nose, and throat is all together. So there you go for your information. And then, yeah, here's all the other accepted answers. So if you really wanted to go crazy on that question 17 there for Chicago and Sweet Charity, you could have put the full title of Robert Louis Fosse, and that would have been accepted. How far up did we go there? We got up to there, I think. We just got to Richard Dawkins or something like that. So pretty good going there. Question number 22 in the final round is some good packing. Type Fosse will have a jazz hand in the other. Yes, indeed. Discord Canary. Yeah, Discord is just dead at the moment for some reason. Don't know why. Go and check the Twitter for Discord, I guess. It's just having a moment. But thank you very much for playing along, and I'm glad you all had fun with that. I certainly had a lot of fun doing the hosting and trying to read things fast. So is that ripcord? Apparently it is. It's a literal Discord. And I'm sure they are aware of it if it's a massive spike. So I'll catch you all later on the Discord when it wakes up again. But thank you very much, everyone. Also, additional reminder again from Catnip. Yeah, don't forget to sign up for Golden Mines when we get there. I would get the link, but it's on Discord, so I can't get the link for you at the moment. But when Discord wakes up, go to the announcements channel. There will be a link to sign up to Golden Mine in there. Tomorrow, Ben will be back doing some game show stuff. What will you be doing, Ben, on Saturday? Just out of curiosity. I know you've got other stuff in the woodworks, but I know that's nowhere near ready for stuff. Dog Eat Dog and Wheel of Fortune. Great, that's good to hear. So a bit of Dog Eat Dog and Wheel of Fortune action tomorrow over on Ben's stream at 8 p.m. We will have Hit It following that at about 11 p.m.-ish BST over on Yoshi's channel. And that'll be a triple episode. It's normally a double episode, but it'll actually be a triple episode. Oh, sorry, Catnip. I can give you permission for that. Permit, Catnip Fields. There you go. There you go. You can post the link now. There we go. So click that link to go to the contestant form if you would like to play Golden Mind. We have too much trivial content for Hit It, absolutely. So there'll be a triple episode for that. And then after that will be the Chase VGM at about 2 in the morning, British Summer Time, Sunday, over on Quetzalcoatl 87's channel. And Tipster, are you going to be doing Pinnacle Ladder this weekend? I know work is not being helpful to you, but are you going to be able to do a Pinnacle? You should be doing it this week. Good to hear. So Pinnacle Ladder, first question starts at 7 p.m. British Summer Time on Sunday. So get there like 20-50 minutes before to get yourself into a team and everything, because you can get yourself into a team of up to 5. And don't forget to get the Triv Now app as well for your phone, because that's how you will submit your answers. I think that's all I need to say, apart from Matt the Ref is going to be doing... Sorry, I'll keep forgetting Matt the Ref, because he starts at the beginning of the week. I always have a hard limit at the end of the week. But no, Matt will come back on Monday with some Take It or Leave It, and then Super Take It or Leave It is the following week afterwards, which will be starting earlier at 7 p.m, but next week is at 8 p.m. I think that's all the stuff I need to say about now, and I've just spat all over the mic. I'm now going to rest my vocal cords, and let's just see if we can find someone to quickly raid. If at all Twitch wants to load anything. Oh, have I just lost connection? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, you can hear me. I've just tried loading the main Twitch page, and I can't load the main Twitch page. So, not just Discord, but also the homepage of Twitch, apparently, I cannot contact. Just everything is down. I mean, we had the Twitter thing earlier, where all those verified people on Twitter got hacked, but Twitch works for... okay. I mean, this page works for me because I'm still receiving your messages, but that's not Twitch, Toyboy. That's Discord. I don't know why I can't go on Twitch. Let me just try my own page. No, it just doesn't want to DNS. Just doesn't want to DNS. It also says DNS probe finish bad config. Well then, that's interesting. I don't know quite why I can't do that, but if anyone's got a suggestion for someone to raid, apart from, is Mitako currently on? Hey, Mitako is on, so we can go raid him. I think he's doing some preparation stuff for a Final Fantasy massive marathon stream where he runs all the way from Final Fantasy 1 through to Final Fantasy 15. He's a mad person. It's going to be like 70 hours all in, all told, which is ridiculous. But yeah, I'm going to go raid Mitako. We can say, yeah, damn it, Keith. We'll do damn it, Keith as our raid message for tonight, maybe. Or outright. Either or. I don't know. Damn it, Keith. There you go. That's the raid message. Go and raid him, go and send him some love, and I will catch you all later. Bye!